Now, how the heck are ya?
Hi, welcome back to the Disney Channel.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know. I just started to go.
That's the theme. I got you.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Jordan.
From That's So Christopher.
No. Ready? Okay, say
Hi.
your name after me.
Oh.
Ready? Hi, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Chris.
From By the Way Podcast. And you're watching Disney
By the Way
Channel.
Podcast. Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. And we're done. Oh my God, we just were having a conversation about Disney Channel, Miss Cheetah Girls. Girl.
Oh, which Floptina didn't know Raven Simonia was in.
Simone, yay. Our lesbian
Raven
diva.
Simone,
Does everybody
yay.
like our little fire
This
for fall?
Okay.
It's the first day of fall. Well, I think yesterday technically was.
Technically.
When
But
this
when
episode
this
comes
episode
out.
comes out, yeah. But guys, remember the other day when I was talking about the $80 stuffed fire? Here it is. Would you pay $80 for this? Be honest.
I will say, they give good wood.
They give good wood. And look, the marshmallows come off. You can put the marshmallow on and put it off. Put the marshmallow on and put it
Now,
off.
you did build this down here yourself. How many times did you do that?
Well, I got it off.
Until it was done. Until you finished.
Yeah, and then it was finished with the wood. I handled the 3 things of wood. And
And a flame.
there are 3 flamers.
3 flamers and 3 woods.
Well,
Honey.
what can I say? Well, aren't they cute? It comes with little graham crackers. But yeah, here
This
they
is a
are.
danger. I'm going to get
I
distracted by
know.
this
I
whole
feel like
dang thing.
What do I go like
I
this?
also, for the first day of fall, even though it's not my first one, am drinking a PSL basic, but it's so good.
Love. I got somebody at work on one of those. They said they
I'm a
had
big
never
fan.
had a pumpkin spice anything from like Starbucks or whatever. And I
Yeah.
said, oh, well, what you're going to do, mama, is go to the Starbucks right over there and get it. And they certainly told me later that it was fantastic. And I also told 3 strangers about the pumpkin cream pies at McDonald's, which are back!
Now, here's what's crazy. We've actually talked about these pumpkin pies before on here, and we're still not sponsored. That's weird.
And you know what the gag is? I talked about it like last year. I think episode
I
1 or
know.
2.
I know.
That's how much I love shaking. That's how much I love the pumpkin cream pies from McDonald's.
I know, and they could care less, but you
They
know what?
don't care about
I
me.
will continue to give money because they are really good.
It's that
I
what do you think
definitely
about what do you think about Jennifer Lopez? What do I think of her? I don't think of her. Oh, was it J-Lo? Who was it? It was frick,
don't
who
know.
was that? But you know the quote.
Nor
What do I think of her? It was Whitney Houston talking about
somebody.
somebody.
Probably like Mariah.
I think
like
you're
they
right.
had, like-
I think a real gay person would know. Comment below.
Well,
Anyways,
we're not gay, so.
No, exactly. No.
I was not reading text on my phone, by the way. I was looking at our list of things that we have to talk about. One of them being, I just have something like super quick and funny to tell you about that I've been waiting to sit here and talk to you about.
Okay.
We pre-filmed quite a few episodes, everybody. So
Yeah, it's been
like
a couple
minute
weeks.
since we've been here. So I've been saving up some stuff.
Yeah, me too.
So I went and got my haircut like a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like a week ago because I think I'm back next week. back again for my haircut.
Oh.
And
Oh my God. Yeah, you're right.
I have been testing out like all these new people at the salon, right? Because
not
it's
just
a new
the one?
salon. No, because remember my girl left.
Yeah, so I thought she was
So-
passing you off to the one girl.
No, I ended up just picking a place up here, so I didn't have to like drive down there. So even though I still do every week, but that's for something else.
Okay.
So I have been trying this new place by my house, but I was literally trying like every person that works there to see if I liked any of them because I'm a particular girl. So
So you passed around.
correct. So I got
a
passed
frat,
around.
like a frat house.
Right. And
Right.
the one, I think she's like the manager. She like recommended, there is literally like a hair in my nose that is tickling my
There's a
nose.
lot of hair in your nose. Don't look up because
There
everybody
is.
will see.
Wax.
Wax.
So the owner was like, oh, I'm going to give you to this guy
Oh.
because he has, I like a scissor cut on the top, like a finger length, like scissor cut on the top.
You like fingered scissors.
Fingered scissors. And she goes,
Okay.
he has the thinnest fingers, so he can get like the shortest in the place, right?
What?
Which I was like, fine, whatever. I don't give a
That
shit.
actually plays into how good of a haircut you
Yeah,
get?
because like
I don't get it.
you can't like if your fingers are bigger, you can't get
Oh, like thicker fingers.
because they like take it like this to cut it, right?
Oh.
So she was like, he has the thinnest fingers. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to him. He was super nice, flaming homosexual,
Okay.
older, very nice though.
Okay.
We were gabbing about who knows what, and he goes. So at some point I go, oh, like how long have you been doing hair? And I could tell all the conversations leading up to that, he was like trying to relate to me, right? Like I'm also like a young fun gay, and I'm like, okay, girl,
You're
which
one
is
of those
fine.
things.
He's still super nice, and I will be going back to him. He is my favorite.
Love.
So, but
Hi, gay.
he goes, oh, since 1995, and I like didn't have the heart to be like, I wasn't even born yet.
I was almost going to say you were
Born
1 year old.
The year after. And like that's when he started
I
doing hair,
literally
which
thought
means he was
for some
like
reason
18.
you were born in 94, but you weren't. You were born in 96.
He was at least 18 by then, and I wasn't even born yet. Nothing ever made me feel younger.
Although, hold on to that and cherish that, because you know everybody and their mom now is born in the 2000s.
I know.
So having a 1-9 birthday, old.
My best friend, whose wedding I was in, Jeff, he is a 2000s baby. He's exactly the
I was gonna say, how about the fact that people who could legally drink weren't alive for 9/11?
I know. Billy,
Yeah.
2002, I think he said he was born.
Or 3
Blue.
even.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. But
Jeff-
it's okay. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
so old. Whatever. I mean, it's just a gag. 1900s.
Yeah.
Old.
It is the easiest way for me to remember Jeff's birthday though, because he's exactly whatever year we are. So it's 2024. He's 24.
I have
and he's also almost a 1999 baby. He's literally born on January 1st, like at 12 something a.m.
Oh, that's right.
So he's literally like minutes away from
So
being
he's
a 1999
old, from being
baby.
old.
Yeah. But he is technically a 2000 baby. Huh? My friend Jeff. Yeah, he's like
who's a friend of the
almost there.
pod? We
Who's a
love you,
friend of the
Jeff.
pod.
Hi, Jeff.
And they are expecting their first child, which I can announce because they did announce it yet, and I'm so excited.
Woo!
A new niece or nephew to join the bunch.
Well, they can't have this. It's
protected.
It's for children, but it's mine.
For children. It's for charity. Oh my God, I was going to have you do that later. I kept seeing you do something like this, and I was like, I have to have you do the whole quote.
It's the 1, 2, 3. Ferroverto.
Now, would you gag if that turned into flour?
My cat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't you gag?
I would gag.
I would gag.
If it turned into, although isn't that what turns it into the rat or the teacup?
It's turning like an animal into an object.
Like Jesus, water into wine.
So how do you do it opposite?
What if Jesus said Ferroverto and it turned water into wine? Yikes.
That's all it took.
What would happen?
Plot
That's
hole.
Rabbit, harp string whom.
Turn this water into
the
a
room.
room. Which took me
Now-
17 times watching it till I realized he was saying harp string hum. H-U-M. But
Yeah,
because he's
whom.
British and
Yeah.
has bad teeth, sorry.
I
He
don't even
says
think he's
whom.
British. I think he's supposed to be like Irish.
Oh, I think you're right.
I think he's supposed to be Irish.
What if it's not? What if
Because a
it's
couple of them are
Scottish?
Irish. Like Cho Chang is Irish too. Is Irish.
T.
I think, but plot hole. What do they do for the reverse? Do you just Ferroverto again and then it comes back?
I think there's a reverse. I think actually I have a Harry Potter spell book that's like unofficial, but like a book,
Yeah.
like an actual book.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Witch.
I have to. Witch.
I have something. To say.
Warlock. Witch.
Burn the witch.
Don't you try to get my marshmallow off.
Heyo.
Turn it into Laffy Taffy.
Mama, turn around. Let's get that marshmallow off. Okay.
You want to read
What if we did the whole pot? Girl, we would have 0 vocal cords left.
Oh God, no listeners left.
But so my lovely friend David, he
Hi,
went
David.
to who you've met.
Hi, David, who I've met.
He went
Oh,
to
yes, I met you. Yeah.
a few times. He went to Universal as well.
Oh, love.
Went into the Harry Potter thing, the whole thing, right?
Love, yes.
He goes to the wand selection place, right?
Yes.
They don't pick him. They
Of
pick
course.
like some child.
They
right?
usually do, except they pick me.
But now you're about to be gagged.
What?
They did pick you that one time though. I was very proud. They're walking out. The wand lady that does like the spell, whatever.
Yeah.
She goes, "Stay back."
No.
He gets a private, just him in the room, wand selection. I don't know why. I don't know if she thought it was cute that he was like gay and alone.
Oh, no, by himself?
Yeah, he literally went to Universal by himself. And
I live.
And she held him back, and the group went, and then he got like a private, like wand, the whole thing. They did the whole thing. I know.
I cannot believe that.
I know.
I'm mad.
That's
actually.
good.
I'm mad, David.
You thought you were the one.
I thought I was the one.
It
I
turns
was like,
out you
I'm
were
the
the two.
oldest one they ever picked to get the one at Universal because I was like a child and they were like,
So he's
screaming
old.
and annoying. Well,
he is older than you.
He was born in the 1900s.
A couple years.
Sure. Maybe he wasn't born in the 1900s. I don't know.
We were all born in the. He's a couple years older than you.
Yeah. I think all of our listeners
we were born in the 1800s.
Yeah, cobblestones, girl.
But yeah, how cute is that?
That's really cute.
I forgot that I ever told you that.
That's cool, David. I do have a story to tell you. So I was
I just wanted to see
why
what
is
you
my
would
camera
do.
so much higher up than yours? Look at that.
Oh,
Why?
it is really high up.
Because I'm taller. Because I'm taller than you, girl. And always have been and always will be.
So why would you?
No, don't F with it. I mean, you can, but I mean, like.
Yeah, it is slightly taller, Howard.
I'm just seeing, like, I never noticed that before. I mean, obviously, nobody's sitting in here sitting on him.
Well, that was earlier.
Well, they are camera. Oh, that's for the After Dark.
That's for the Patreon.
So get this.
And then I have to go back to Universal. But go ahead.
Oh, no, go back to Universal.
No, do it.
No. So I go into the Dollar Tree. Remember the story, the Dollar Tree story I was going to tell you like a long time ago?
Yeah.
And it was kind of the
So I go
ratchety
to the
area,
Dollar Tree.
slightly ratchety area of Dollar Tree, not the one by my house that I'm used to where I met the Haley, not her. So I'm in there just getting one thing for Halloween, and I can't tell you what yet. Just one item.
Stop looking at my wood.
I didn't even clock it because I'm not staring.
Because you're so
at
used to staring at my wood. You didn't even notice there was something different
yeah,
there.
I didn't notice the difference. Like if I bend over and you saw this.
Well, it's about the same size, so.
Well. Let me roast this.
Yeah.
So, I'm in line just getting my one item in the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a long line. It's only one cashier, but I understand. It's like a weekend. It's whatever. It's the ratchet area. Like, whatever. Smells like really badly of weed. Like everybody's high. Like whatever.
I'm like, now.
And the girls in front of me.
Can you say weed?
Huh?
Can you say weed?
I don't care at this
That's
point.
legal.
At this point, absolutely.
The dolls are the dolls.
The dolls are the dolls. And so I'm like looking at the fire. I'm like, yeah.
I know. Fake roasting this damn
Fake roasting this marshmallow. You got to twist it, girl. And the girls in front of me are complaining about the one about her boyfriend, her like situationship.
I hate that word, by the way.
And she's like, you know, me and my guy, but I will defend him. But he's kind of this.
Is he going to jail?
But the thing is, I didn't know the ins and outs. But what I gathered, it seemed like kind of a weird situation until the friend was popping off at the girl. And she said, let me tell you, he is using you. He lives at your house for free. He doesn't pay you. You pay all his bills.
Bloop.
You pay for all his food.
Bloop.
He borrows your car. You pick him up. He doesn't work.
Fix your face.
Go fix your mug. He doesn't work. And then I kid you not, the girl goes, yeah, I know. He is kind of a hobosexual.
Love.
I went.
Love.
By the way, popped out. My ear just flung out of these headphones.
It was like, boy,
Hobosexual.
Hobosexual.
I
Mama.
shook. Something came out of my anus.
We
in that
need to
line.
take a picture in sweats, and that is the caption. Hobosexual.
Hobosexual. I have never
few of
heard that
thems.
in my life, and I was like, oh.
I knew a few of they's thems.
I know, yeah.
They's and thems, honey.
Talk about situationships.
Hate.
Is it because
pop off?
Nobody wants to
hate.
We'll talk about. Well,
No.
pop off.
What it is? No.
Is it because
we have another pop off? But like, the situationship thing is a
nobody wants to
fake
talk about it?
route to wanting to just have sex with somebody and not really wanting the relationship.
It's the
but
no
you need to
strings
keep them
attached.
around.
Yes.
And you know they want the relationship. So what you're doing is just putting a label to satisfy that person.
Right.
Because what you really just want is the D.
T.
So, which like in 2024, girl, let's just be honest.
Let's be honest.
There is plenty of D to go
I'm
around.
here for
Why?
SEX and nothing else.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Why do we care? Everybody's just doing everybody. Like at this point, there's enough D to go around. Like just say what you want. And if that person, there's,
And if there's no
if that
lipstick
person
and-
only wants a relationship, you're gonna find somebody that looks, by the way, exactly like them that can offer the exact same and maybe only want
or
sex. So,
maybe even a little hotter, to be honest.
or yeah. So it's like, why are you doing the drag along and calling it a situationship?
A little uglier
hate.
because have you noticed ugly people are always in long-term relationships. It's the ugly people.
Because
Me.
married.
It's the ugly people are always like happily married or like in a content long-term relationship. Always the uglies.
I love when I don't have to read the dolls. They rate themselves.
And I'll take it. But I mean,
but
like,
I do
why
agree.
is that true?
You know why? Because they're not as vain.
Maybe
as
that too.
and we're picky. When you're single and whole, you're picky.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Single and
No, I know. That's what
picky.
I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
ugly and married. Single.
Yeah.
And
If you're ugly and you know
married,
it,
clap your hands. Did that hurt? Oh my God, it was really loud in the mic. Do it.
Oh.
God, does that hurt?
That wasn't my...
It's your knees.
Is it?
I don't know. Maybe you're getting a little bit of thighs. You are rocking some abs these days, and I'm kind of shook. Chris is on a journey, which I hate that word, by the way. Chris is on
I've been on a secret
new
journey.
discovery journey
Fact,
where
secret.
he's gone from. We knew he went from a twink to a twas, which is fine. Now he's slowly coming out of a twas phase, which is interesting because I feel like normally it's like twink twunk twas, but you've kind of like skirted the system, and you've gone from twink to twas, and now you're kind of entering a twunk era.
Yeah,
and I'm like. Not sure how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it for you. I'm like scared what it's going to bring out of you.
I'm not trying to get jacked. I don't lift weights or anything.
Yeah, but the abs are abbing.
The abs are abbing. I will say though. What was I gonna say when you were talking and I didn't want to hear you anymore?
Ew. Oh. Say it. Don't spray it, girl.
Don't act like you're not gonna.
You literally just.
What you're gonna do is watch the footage back and lick your phone screen later, wishing it was right there. Don't lie.
Well, if you do the close up on your camera, then
Don't
I will.
do it.
Don't do it. This is dangerous that we both.
I know.
Sword fighting. Which we've been accused of before, girl.
I don't remember, but yeah, I don't even know on a journey. I'm just like trying to be better about myself. But that's what I was gonna say. That's why I'm wearing this baggy oversized.
Because you're just
Hello
so skinny,
Kitty
you can wear the baggy.
Because if it's all tight and skinny, I'll like make everybody. I don't know.
There's the pose again. It's coming. The only thing is short is just bend the elbow, bend at the elbow, bend at the elbow. It's like I could see your whole body just start to like morph into it so fast and naturally.
Speaking of more, this episode is sponsored by Morphe. Do you want
more suits?
More lawsuits?
Oh my God! Remember, great story. One time for Halloween, I wanted to go as Kim K's Met Gala look when she did the Balenciaga like all black.
Oh, which
outfit.
would be cute. Yeah.
So I literally went to the Halloween store. I bought a black morph suit.
I'm mad.
Put clothes. The picture is on my Instagram.
I've never seen it.
I'll show it to you. It wasn't bad. Could have done better.
Did
but it was
you
also
like a draping or anything? It was kind of she had like a dress with like a drape.
No, I kind of did like the male version of it. But like, it also was COVID,
so you wore
I wasn't even going anywhere.
So you wore a black morph suit and was like, "I'm Kim K now."
But did it for a picture. There was nothing happening. It was COVID times.
I know.
Took the picture with my best friend. Returned the morph suit the next day. Did not keep it.
Were you wearing underwear underneath?
Yeah, and shorts on over it.
Oh,
and shoes and stuff. I mean, it was like a whole thing.
Have you seen the Peter Pan shadow Disney?
I may not have worn the shorts. I don't remember. I'll have to look at the picture again. I knew I wore a shirt.
People will do that at Disney, and they'll wear all black, and they'll do Disney bounding as Peter Pan's shadow.
Yeah,
and they'll wear the black, which is kind of cool. It's a little much for me, but
it's a little much. Did you start the timer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Who would you Disney bound as?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, it's because you're not allowed to wear costumes as an adult in Disneyland. Only people like 6 and under, because they don't want adults running around like you know what I mean?
Getting confused
and confusing the little
kids.
Okay,
fair.
So
So what is Disney bounding?
Disney bounding is where you dress up with like, I'm gonna wear I'm not Peter Pan. I'm just wearing a green shirt. With like whatever shorts with these like moccasin shoes, and it's like stuff you could buy at Walmart, but you like dress with real clothes in the color scheme and slightly like, so like adult women can't dress in like a Belse, but they wear like
do Ariel
a yellow
somehow.
this. You could work.
I would do Ariel.
Yeah, work Diva. You could like
green
dye your hair red,
and like a purple
green
shirt,
pants, like maybe the mermaid,
which is kind of giving like Daphne from Scooby Doo, but like same thing. Red hair, purple shirt, green pants, kind of Daphne.
Red hair, purple short, green pants, Daphne.
Purple short. Smile at the camera. Thank you. Away from camera. Your head turns all the way around.
Oh, don't look at the back of my head. Don't look at the back of my head.
I told you it looks good. You already showed it to me.
Okay, yeah. I cut my own hair yesterday, y'all.
Universal real quick, and then we're going to break.
Okay.
I know you saw it. I'm not over it yet, and I'm really pissed that it's happening now that we're not there.
I know. I'm mad for you.
The Wicked
exhibit
that they're doing.
I know.
Experience. I think it's like a whole thing.
Oh, I know.
I'm livid.
I know. And, I'm only mad because I don't care about Wicked yet because I haven't seen the movie or show. I'm not mad about that yet, but I'm mad about the good food I'm going to miss because they had some cute themed food.
And some good
drinks too.
Merch.
And a lot of these things,
so good.
It's exclusive. That's what you're mad about. But you know what you could do? Buy it on eBay later because people go and scalp it or whatever. And then they for an arm and like
a
more.
Killing.
But you know what?
Speaking of which, do you want an espresso? I bought 2 by accident.
A what?
We'll talk about it at the break.
Espresso.
Let's go to break.
If you want an espresso, follow us on break. Come back after the break.
Clack. Ow. We should talk about RuPaul Live.
Oh!
I know. It's been that long, girl.
I know. I was like, wow, that was a while
ago.
Which
those pictures will be posted here soon.
Yeah.
That'll actually line up with this episode now that I'm thinking about it.
So y'all know who Aunt Susie is. You've seen her finger go like this on the pod.
And her eyes.
We've talked about her endlessly.
A photo. If you follow us on Instagram, which you should be. Hello.
By the way, pod.com. And she took us to see RuPaul's Drag Race Live, which was incredible. And for those that don't know, there's the show, of course, RuPaul's Drag Race, but there was the most recent iteration of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars for people who have already been on the show before, and they were doing a tour across the country or whatever, where they're doing a kind of a variety show of their talents and like meet and greet, and you can buy special tickets to meet them before, and I certainly did not want to pay that much money. But anyways, you get to like see a show with these girls that you were like watched on television for at least 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And it's called RuPaul's Drag Race Live. And when I tell you, girl, they ate us up.
So good.
And she helped us get the good seats because we got up.
And we did get the good seats.
I am so glad you brought this up because I have nothing but the giantest bone to pick with you about the one job you could have had with that dang phone all night.
I know.
And the only thing you did not catch on film by being too distracted by probably...
I was distracted.
...was me getting to touch the actual winner of this last season.
I know.
She touched me. She touched me walking down the aisle. And what do I see? I look at you all excited and your phone's over here.
I know. Because
like,
my head followed with her, but I didn't follow her with the phone.
So I could be lying about this. There's no proof.
No, it happened. We were there. We saw it.
I did.
But yeah, she was great, even though
she
was great. We love her. I was glad to see Gottmik showed up, one of the queens.
Gottmik
so it's supposed
there.
to be there's 9 queens. There were supposed to be 2 of them not there. That weren't touring. Gottmik joined a little bit late into the tour and is now finishing it. So she was there. So we got to see 8 of the 9.
Yep.
Funny enough, the only one not on tour is the one from Ohio, which we've mentioned on this podcast before, Nina West. who I ran into at a club. Out of drag. I think you've met her.
I have not met her.
Oh, I thought you said met her.
I've not met her. I've met a lot of them. I met Miss Vanjie. I met Plastique before. I met a lot of them.
She wasn't there. She's not touring, which is fine. I'm sure she's working. It was great.
At McDonald's.
Their numbers were great. It was the best I've seen some of them perform. Like even on the show.
It was
good.
They
were giving. And I know there were some issues. We didn't get some of the pyrotechnics that they're doing on the tour. If you see them sometime else, like they do crazy pyrotechnics.
And
our theaters are historical.
I wouldn't have ever known that. I would never have known.
If they didn't say it. Yeah, if they didn't say it, I would have known.
Sorry guys, you missed the fire normally.
I know.
I would have been like,
I was like,
what?
Plastique was supposed to spark. I mean, they were supposed to be fun
I didn't even know. It was so good.
She gave. Plastique, that MFing ponytail was psycho.
She said, I'm going to get every penny milked out of this that I put into it.
How much do you think that would cost?
Girl, $3,000.
Thousands.
At least. That had to be real human hair.
Each tinsel probably cost
60 inches
$100.
Probably 60 inches. Not a lie, right? Because she's on them heels. She's like 5, whatever.
Probably 60.
And it was going down, girl.
Abby is, not to bring her up, Abby is spamming me with TikToks right now because I know she's actively sitting at a bar waiting for me to meet her to go see the show right now. Because she didn't have enough time to like go home after work before meeting me up there.
So I know
bored. She's just up there.
So hi Abby, when you listen to this later,
see you soon.
You're sitting at a coffee shop. Listen,
probably a bar.
A bar. Listening to Chapelle Rowan. Drunk. Sloppy.
Slop kebab.
Hammered.
Belligerently drunk.
Hammered. Yeah. Hammer the old way. Bow.
Serving the old way.
Diva.
They were great. We had a great time with our friend
We got
Corey,
to see Chanel from
Susie.
season 1. We got to like watch them walk right up our aisle because we got the handicap seats.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was kind of a fun surprise that the only way to get to the audience was they had to like go down this back kind of hallway, and it came out right in front of us.
In front of us. I was like, oh my God,
I was
Chanel.
gagged.
I watched you 15 years ago when I was like, whatever.
Bloop. I was rewatching the videos that I took from that night, and as Chanel passes us, her dress has a giant hole in the side.
I saw a giant hole in the side. I
was like, oh, Chanel, girl.
I saw it though too.
And then the weird thing at the end of the night was when Miss Vanjie just like didn't
show
come up for the finale.
Didn't do the bows, didn't do the final number. We were like, Vanjie?
Like, and even they didn't know what was happening. You could see them talking about it up there during it. And then finally when they were announcing them all to bow, Chanel's like, I don't know where the hell she is, but just give it up for Miss Vanjie.
And then they were like, she's in the bathroom. Like, it was
like nobody, I still don't know what happened.
I hope she didn't get like hurt.
I thought so, but I've seen her like on TikTok. She performed the next night. So,
girl,
or the
where
next
were you?
performance
I want my money back. Miss Vanjie, refund.
She was great though.
Putting the fun back in refund.
So that was super fun.
That was incredible. I agree.
We also had a great time. It's been a while. It's something we talked about a lot in the last 2 episodes before this one, though, that we should address. We never thought we would have to address.
Our truth.
Was Abigail's birthday. That's why I brought her up, because I knew it was going to come back up anyway. It's been that long.
That's not the case.
Yes. We filmed those 2 episodes. We were going to her birthday the next day. Remember, we mentioned it 15 times where we were like, because we can't keep our mouth shut. We're like, it hasn't happened yet, but happy birthday, love you. You know, whatever. Yeah, blah. Now
you're right. Her birthday to me seems like
700 years ago.
Months and months ago.
Yeah. It was a great time. I like that little board game bar.
That was so cool.
I love a little board game bar.
A little board game bar.
Great. Cold brew martinis. Great.
Yeah,
it's not good. It's great.
$8 a piece.
13.
Oh, you're right.
They were more expensive. But you know what? They were great.
What does it take to make a cold brew martini? Cold brew and martinis?
And
how do you make a
cold
martini?
brew and teeny.
Isn't a martini like that
vodka.
stuff with like...
It's vodka.
Oh.
Normally, I think a normal martini is vodka and olive juice.
Yeah, so I was going to say...
There's also gin martinis.
And there's gin too, which I actually prefer
so
gin
like
because I don't
flavor,
like
vodka flavor, and olives?
No, I don't think they put olives in it. I wouldn't have liked it if there was. I think it's just the cold
martini.
brew and the vodka.
That to me sounds so gross.
But no, it's a cold brew martini, not a vodka martini. It's always vodka.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless it's gin.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds gross to me.
But I actually prefer it with gin. But it was good as vodka and like a cold brew and coffee or whatever. But if I'm drinking like a regular martini, which rarely ever happens, I like gin better because I don't really like vodka.
That's the one thing I will drink.
I'm a tequila guy.
Speaking of,
good for us because you like the vodka, I like the tequila, and between the two of us, that's one alcoholic.
I need to remind myself to remind you to remind me to remind you.
I know where we are, and I know what this is, and I know who you are, and what this is.
Is that you can be like the tequila bringer for like parties and stuff.
You can be anything you want to be.
If only you have enough money and privilege.
Yeah. And time.
And time. And talent.
And talent. Talent. Why did I say it like that? And talent.
And the right doctor. Yeah.
To bring tequila? That's what you have to remind me about?
Yeah. So like if I have a get together, you're like the tequila bringer because I forget about it.
I know. You stay forgetting. And then I get there and you're like, so where's the tequila? And I'm like, huh?
That's why I
like,
said
well,
I'm
like
going to remind myself to remind you to remind me to
stop
remind
yelling
you.
at me? Yelling.
Give me my $80 stick back.
Belligerent.
Have you had an $80 stick?
I've given it.
I saw on Facebook. I saw on Facebook because I never go on. I unfollow everybody once I friend them.
Facebook.
Sorry, now the veil has been lifted. But if you're my friend on Facebook, I unfollow you as soon as I click
death
add.
becomes her veil.
Because I don't want to see anything on my Facebook. It's just ads, as you know. So what it is,
Oh, I know what you're about to talk about. Oh,
no, you don't. What am I going to talk about?
I thought you were going to talk about the ad that we were talking about yesterday.
What ad?
For the theme Powerpuff Girls night.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna talk about
Which
that.
I did send to Miss Abigail.
Oh, okay. I was gonna talk about. I saw a sponsored post by like somebody who has like a public account.
Yeah.
And it was just this random stranger who, whatever, or to like recommend people, like people I don't know. Like it's ads basically. And it was just a random straight gentleman in his like mid-40s saying like happy anniversary to my beautiful wife. And it was like this cute like tribute. And I was like, that's cute. I'm like reading it because I have no friends on Facebook who I follow. And then at the end it said, love you to the fridge and back.
That's true love.
I was
Now, what kind of fridge? Not a white refrigerator. Ooh, girl, we got to get you a home.
Ooh, the ghetto.
We got to get you a home.
The ghetto, girl. If somebody dared to say to me, love you to the fridge
I feel
and
like
back.
that's so fitting for you. The laugh.
If the love of your life...
No, yours is love you to the freezer and back.
If the
Where
love
the ice cream
of
lives.
your
Sit
life,
down.
Jordan,
Sit down.
said to you in a public post, love you to the fridge and back, how would you feel? Don't
fat.
think. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah.
I was like, what a sweet gentleman. Then he said,
Yeah.
and I went, boo.
Yeah, it depends on your love language. Like, I feel like that fits for you. Like, love you to the freezer and back. Come on.
Well, for ice cream, yes.
Exactly.
But he didn't say that. Maybe he has an inside joke with his wife and whatever. I don't care. But I was like, in public, don't say that about my wife.
Yeah, don't say it in
Keep
public.
my wife's name out your mother
Hit me.
mouth.
Hit me. Hit me. I want to feel it.
I read it like he was calling himself fat.
Oh, maybe he was calling him. But what I'm saying is, don't make this sweet, like, all about your wife and then make a joke about either you're not willing to get up and go to the fridge. You know what I mean?
Also,
or like her going to the
love
fridge.
you to the fridge and back, so you love me for 15 feet.
Right. It was like kind of a read. I was like, boo, straight men are gross, boo. Anyways, this
Yeah, I
is
feel
why,
that.
again, I hate.
Okay, I have one
that.
more thing
Yeah.
to talk about before we do a pop off real quick.
Okay.
So, audience at home.
Oh.
The other day, you went on
Me?
a adventure.
Mm-hmm.
You went to another city.
Oh, yes,
and
I did.
You have Chris has an electric scooter. For those that don't know,
No,
which you enjoy.
I don't. I have a super scooter. It's a different category. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
He has a super scooter.
I have a Segway $3,000 electric super scooter that I did not pay $3,000 for.
So he's rich.
So it was a giant
Rich.
deal. I did not pay $3,000 for, but it's a super scooter. Anyways,
Rich. Anyway, it's a super scooter, right? So he
Segway-
goes to
Segway
a separate. Weren't you the one that talked about the owner of Segway dying from
yes,
a Segway?
yes, and I certainly
Bloop.
bought one of his scooters. Thank you.
He's probably still got the
Putting-
money, girl.
Well, yeah, putting flowers on his grave.
Oh my God.
Every scooter purchase puts another flower
Even
on
you knew
his
how morbid that was because you weren't even finished before you were starting to laugh. So I was like, oh, like text me when you're there or whatever, just so I know you didn't die on the way. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And so you're leaving, right?
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh, send me pictures of your time in Pittsburgh, right? He went to Pittsburgh. He drove farther for this. And so
I drove to
get
Pittsburgh
these
by myself.
pictures,
By myself.
and they are like, when you take pictures of like you're walking around a city and you're like, here we are
Like
at
tourist
this,
photos, yeah.
at
Here's this
place.
monument.
Here's this
Here's that
monument. No, but
bridge.
it's different. Not like a selfie. Like, here's my child in front of this
Oh, yeah,
monument.
yeah.
Here's my child in front of this
Or
place.
you
Here's my
get,
child
or
in
you
front
get
of this.
strangers to take the picture of
Correct. Chris did that, but just of the scooter, as if the scooter was the child. So it was just a series of pictures of the scooter in front of the bridge.
Yes.
The scooter in front of a football stadium. The scooter in front of the river. But nothing.
Not one of me. Not a single
Not
one of me.
And the scooter is posed. It literally looks like an advertisement
And
for the scooter.
I took it. And the thing was, I wasn't even thinking twice about it. I wasn't doing it for a joke.
No, you were so serious.
I was serious about it, girl.
Which makes it that much better. You sent me those, and did you even have that thought when you sent them to me?
No.
It wasn't until I
And
was
the
like,
gag was, as I
what
said,
are these children's photos?
I sent you the top 8, but there's at least 15.
I know. That is so funny.
And it's cute. The ones I didn't say, there's this cute graffiti park. I
Oh
posed
my
in
God,
front
I
of
was dying.
There's an abandoned overpass that people have gone on,
Yeah.
climbed everything and graffitied to hell.
Love.
And I just scootered through the little wedge, parked the scooter, sat back there.
What is a
went
wedge?
like this. Girl, I lived.
I was in bed crying at these pictures. It was
You
so
were in
funny.
bed crying, and then I sent you the text.
And then I cried more.
You cried so.
You're
You're like, I wanted to be a scooter so bad all of a sudden.
Me crying at the third Wicked trailer that's come out. Too,
I
by the
know,
way.
girl.
Cry. Every time I cry, it's like I'm a mess. I also,
That was a Super Bowl commercial right there.
Mama.
That was a Super Bowl commercial
The
that
fact
we all
that
heard.
you broke PP that much
We all
shows
heard.
what
That
we all
was
saw.
the note. That was Cynthia Erivo's note.
Do it again.
That's what it did.
It's the tongue fluctuating in the back with the notes that gets me good.
I'm saving you hundreds of
soft
dollars.
palate.
Don't pay to see Cynthia Erivo.
Hundreds?
You could see me for free.
Is it going to cost me hundreds to see a movie in the theater?
No, when you want to see her sing live.
Oh.
At a show.
I've already seen her sing live, but that's great.
Just everything has to
Hey.
Why does everything have to be like put me down?
It's not putting you down.
I'm low.
I'm just stating a fact.
I'm low.
How's that putting you down?
I'm low.
Say it. You stay low. When I take the high road, you take the low road.
When the white folks come in, you got to get low. What's that from?
I don't know.
It's Drag Race. She won that season. Simone.
Okay.
Doing her Snatch Game as Harriet Tubman.
That's because it wasn't really my favorite Snatch Game, but that's okay.
It was not a good Snatch Game anyways. But anyways.
Okay, pop off. Your turn.
I want to pop off about this $80.
Don't lean forward, by the way, at my when I was doing this and you went.
I want to eat it.
Okay.
I would love to pop off about something that I was texted by our dear friend, and very good avid listener of the pod, Miss Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Friend of the pod, literally has been listening since day one.
True.
Talks about recaps, comments all the time. Love you, girl.
10 out of 10 fan.
As I have mentioned here on an episode, I have been to the Coca-Cola store in downtown Disney Springs in Florida. I have been to the Coca-Cola store in Las Vegas. And the only real place that I haven't been has been the Atlanta Coca-Cola, like, because that's like there's a Coca-Cola.
Why doesn't Atlanta get a special
museum?
Atlanta.
Huh? Oh, Atlanta. Atlante.
Okay.
Anyways, so as I've gone on another rant about. Is that there's no caffeine-free Diet Coke merchandise anywhere I go. You asked me to pop off, and I'm popping off.
I'm excited to hear it.
Roll the eyes as much as you want.
I didn't roll the eyes.
Oh, you rolled.
I laughed.
Oh, you rolled.
I laughed. Pull the mic away, girl. Because it says you. Yeah, exactly.
Eileen, girl.
White flaw. The number of times I had to listen to our fat screaming white flaw or Eileen girl. It's the girl that gets
and I don't
it on
think
that
about it because I don't do the TikTok like you do.
So when I'm captioning him, and it's like over and over and over, and I'm like, oh my god,
white
I'm killing
flaw,
myself.
White flaw, white flaw.
Eileen girl,
girl. So anyways,
Oh
our dear friend Jenny, who actually listens to these podcasts, and I know that because she heard me going on this rant about how there's no caffeine-free Diet Coke Gold Can, your grandpa's favorite.
Merch.
My favorite, but there's no merch for it. So she texted me randomly the other day. She says, I am in Atlanta.
Oh.
I have gone to the Coca-Cola Museum, the only one in the world, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
In Atlanta.
10.
And she said, guess what I found? Not one caffeine-free Diet Coke piece of merch. And I texted her back immediately.
That's a hate crime.
And I said, that's what I said. I said, they have hatred in their hearts.
Hatred.
Coca-Cola. I'm losing another deal. Sponsorship. Imagine Coca-Cola, the biggest corporation in the
Watching
world.
1 second of this podcast, by the way.
That's going white.
Brave. Yeah, brave. They're
Coca-Cola.
like, we had no interest anyway, girl. You weren't losing nothing.
Oh! We're not popping off. It's Catty Corner. Oh, by the way, welcome back, one and all, to the Catty Corner.
12 hours later.
Where two young gays get catty in, not a corner.
The remix.
And so, Coca-Cola, why?
Why? There you go.
Not the not the cola.
No.
Not the board. No coffee for Diet Coca-Cola. Why in the museum where everything goes to live, not die, the relics, everything old is new, everything is preserved.
It's very mindful. Very cute.
I know you very you are. How come you have not one?
And PP's left the building.
Bye. Not a single pin. Not a single sticker. Oh, is it not a single pin?
Not a single sticker.
Not.
Oh my god, that's horrible. You're horrible.
I didn't say anything.
Not our minds literally syncing up in the same boat. Be like,
this is why we can't do like those
Lives.
rap battles, like live rap battles.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Anyways,
that's horrible.
Coca-Cola, why? Why do you have hatred in your hearts? And listen.
Hatred.
So, do you have any companies that you feel has hatred in their hearts?
Quite a few.
I mean, McDonald's, I wish had their pumpkin cream pie year round. Actually, guess what I just saw today? A sign for and I didn't know this was a real thing. It's back. Apparently.
It's me leading it as you leaned in thinking you're going to tell me a secret. It was, it's back.
Apparently, it's back. And the thing is, Dairy Queen, apparently, and I just saw this on a sign, has a pumpkin pie blizzard.
That doesn't surprise me. I feel like it's time.
And it said it's back. And I was like, it's back. I didn't know it was there. How long have you been there?
How did we not try this last year? We went on literally like a pumpkin excursion last Halloween.
Because Wendy's popped off with their delicious pumpkin spice Frosties. Remember that?
Yeah, the Frosty was good. The cold brew was not, but the Frosty was good.
I was fine with it.
What?
You did not. I did wish we had one. Some people. It was kind of controversial. The Wendy's Frosty that was pumpkin. Some of my coworkers at the time, my old job, said they didn't like it. I loved it. We loved it.
I liked it. I also really liked that peppermint one they had that one year, that in the summer.
The Frosty? Peppermint Frosty. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Christmas time though.
Oh, maybe it's Christmas time.
Christmas time, yeah.
Yeah.
But oh my God, we need to try the. If y'all want to see us with blizzards on our Instagram, saying, "Look, we finally."
My mallow.
Are you gonna wallow in your mallow? I can't even.
Swallow my mallow.
Spread the whole.
Swallow my mallow.
I was like, oh.
As at the same time you're saying, spread the hole.
Spreading the hole and swallowing the mallow.
Now we know how you are in bed. Spread the hole.
That's the title. Swallowing the mallow.
Swallow the mallow.
At the Dairy Queen. So we need to try the pumpkin pie.
Spread the hole and swallow the mallow. I'm Joey, proud of the.
I forgot about that song. But anyways, is there anybody who has hatred in their hearts that you want to call out right now?
No, I feel like I have enough in my heart.
I know somebody that you can pop off about that has hatred in their hearts.
Who?
The guy that writes those reviews for community theater.
Why? I wouldn't waste a single breath on him.
Talk about hatred
By the way,
in your heart.
a review. It's a recap of what the show was just about, and then at the end is like, and by the way, women suck.
And
like,
by the way,
might as well be what it
this
says.
This woman sucked. That woman sucked. That woman sucked. That man was fantastic in the role. Was born for the role.
Yeah,
who was mediocre.
But the woman next to him sucked.
Like the woman who carried the show sucked.
Might as well be what he says. No,
that's hatred.
Companies with hatred in their heart. Not really.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
Open your eyes, Jordan. It's everywhere.
I'm sure
it starts at the very top.
I'm sure it'll come.
Trickle down economics.
Trickle down.
Trickle down haternomics.
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 Haternomics. There was one thing I was about to tell you before we ended.
Ron.
Oh, not my daughter, you bitch. And you finished it. You went. You dirty rat bit.
Hey bit. That's what I'm
going to. You little bit.
Coca-Cola, you dirty rotten
You're
bit.
a little bit.
You nasty bit.
How about you come over here and say it to my face, you little bit.
Nasty dirty bit.
You disgusting piece of shit.
You're on my shiz
list. Oh, Shiz University. Wicked. Bring it back. Bring it back.
I saw the merch that said Shiz on it. What does that mean?
That's the university they go to.
Why is it called Shiz? University. Like whiz. And it rhymes with whiz.
Because it is. That's the biz.
I was gonna say, you know what it is.
The fingers. Huh? What?
It rhymes with biz and starts with a J.
Oh, you can't say that one?
You probably can, but I just didn't want to make myself seem dirty.
Does it start with a J or a G?
It starts with a J.
Uh-oh. Is it Giz?
The winking gizzard.
Gizzard.
The old way, diva.
Oh my God. I also, no.
Oh.
I was going to say something to you and I forget what. It doesn't matter. You know what does matter? You all going to bythewaypod.com where you can find links to our Instagram, our TikTok, our Spotify,
our pumpkin cream pies,
Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you can watch, stream, and observe.
And while you're there, you better leave the comment, leave a review, hit the subscribe, leave 5 stars. I think that's it.
Catch us here next Monday.
Oh, yeah. Very next Monday.
And register to vote.
At vote.gov. Vote.gov.
Headcount.org.
Headcount.org. Vote.gov.
Vote.
Demure.